Disabled persons who travel by air are getting a break. It will soon be cheaper for them to fly. The Canadian Transportation Agency has given major carriers 1 year to bring in a one-fare policy. It will apply to those who need an attendant seated with them on flights and to obese persons who require 2 seats. As CTV's Roger Smith reports, the ruling follows a 6-year-long battle with the airlines.
Crippled by rheumatoid arthritis, Joanne Neubauer couldn't fly without her full-time helper and couldn't afford to buy him a ticket, so she took on the airlines, and finally, the news she'd won.
Yay! And we are successful.
A victory that means she can fly like anyone else.
It means I can hold my head up high. I'm an equal Canadian now.
The Canadian Transportation Agency ordered Air Canada, Jazz and WestJet to implement one person, one fare on domestic flights. Attendants required by disabled travelers will fly free. The severely obese will get 2 seats but only pay for 1. Linda McKay-Panos fought more than 10 years for the obese, unable to fly because she couldn't fit in 1 seat, but grounded no more.
I'm really looking forward to being able to say to my husband, oh, let's go on a holiday where we don't have to drive. We can actually fly somewhere.
As for the bill, the airlines argued it would cost up to $80 million a year, but the decision estimates it will only be $7 million at Air Canada, $1.5 million at WestJet.
They're imposing new regulatory obligations, which also add to the cost of doing business.
The industry unhappy, too, that it must decide, for example, who's obese enough to qualify. One suggestion being you get 2 seats if you can't fit between the armrests of 1.
Our check-in agents are not nurses. Our flight attendants are not doctors. And so we think it's a slippery slope.
Trains, buses, and ferries have offered free seats to the disabled for 3 decades. Airlines have been given a year to catch up, though they're still considering whether to appeal the decision. Roger Smith, CTV News, Ottawa.